Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan. Thursday. Let's see what will happen in the market. Well, let's start as usual. Let's start with Bitcoin on CME to see what we have. And as you can see, that W, that bounce, it's real. We have a W here. The market is pushing higher, even with a gap here. You can see the daily gap. We'll see tomorrow if we'll stay a gap or we'll close below and we'll close the gap. If tomorrow will be higher, then we'll have another gap to fill later in the year. But so far, I love the bounce here at 110. Everyone is saying, well, we'll go to 190. No. Level by level. If this level is holding, okay, then we can think higher. If this level is failing, then we think at 100. Pump chaser zone, 50%, and so on. If this level is not holding, then we can think long relow zone. But so far, we have a W here at the support, first support level. And it's acceptable support. Look at it. I will not be surprised to see the market pushing higher in the short relow zone. Higher than short relow zone? Well, I don't know. We'll see there. Let's take the stupid trader approach. Level by level. Setup by setup. Making money on the way. Indicators on daily. Healthy. Nothing bad. W's here in RSI. RSI is trying to stay above 50%. 50 line, which is nice, which is strong. W's in OBV. I don't see anything bearish here. So if the market has the power to pump here, okay. If here you will see some yams and you'll see a short setup, it's up to you. I hedged my portfolio last time we reached this area. You can see clearly the W on the classic templates, yeah? On a Bitstamp, for example. Even on the index, you see it clearly. All-time high from January from last time. Not a W here because we sweep the liquidity once more, nothing unusual. Then a W, and we are trying to push higher and higher. Short relow zone is here, where we hedged. Look at this candle. This candle needs a retest, at least a retest. Morning Tommy, morning Timmy, morning everyone. So, let's go on the next one. Ethereum is a bit lazy, a bit laggy, but is still in the range. Nothing bad about it. Trying to make some W's, trying to accept above 4,500, which is middle of the range. We are still in the range. We have time to catch up and push higher. People, imagine that Ethereum pumped from 1,500 to 5K in a couple of months. And now gets a bit of rejection and everyone is bitching about it. Come on. Now, if you are not on the right side of the market, that doesn't mean Ethereum is bearish. We managed to buy below 2,000. We sold half on a double at 4K. We expected this AB equals CD on the dot. Look at it. Where the fuck you get better TA than this? Target. Here. There you go. A nice retracement. Forming some W's. Maybe we'll stay in the range to consolidate a bit more. Yeah, it's possible to Wyckoff check this level. If something bad will happen, yeah, could go there. Make a W there and then pump. But so far it's nice to see it in the $1,000 range. It's a heaven for traders to see Ethereum in, I don't know, 20% range. Come on, look at it. Every time you see it coming back down here, you can trade long. Every time you see it trying to pump and break the all-time high, everyone will assume a breakout, you can assume a fake out. We are in the middle of the range, so I don't suggest to do anything. Ethereum versus Bitcoin, well, it's trying to put a stop here, trying to respect this support. Will succeed or not? I don't know. It's still possible to put GAN 50-50 and to reach this level in, I don't know, in 1 week, 2 weeks? Yes. Will happen? I don't know. For the moment, the market is holding this support. Nothing else. Dominance. Nice and clean. We try to make a W and we are trying to break down now. I think 55% is a nice target. You saw yesterday Bitcoin and Ethereum dropping a little bit, maybe a little bit more, and altcoins pumping. Avax, another shitcoin, pumped like, I don't know, 5-10%, which is a start. People say, well, look at the pump. Well, that's not a pump, that's a pre-pump. That's something that in the last phase will be small. But yeah, nice to see that altcoins are alive. They are not dead like everyone is saying, well, that is a dead coin. No. Avax is shit. Well, okay, I bought some. Solana will never go above 200. Well, I know these stories. But I will trade my plan all the way. Okay, so dominance here, if we'll accept below this level, I could see 55. That could push the altcoins a little bit higher. Yes, well, like I said, people, a new day, a new high. And yesterday we had a new high. A new all-time high. We are slowing down, but the market is pushing higher and higher. And look at the OBV, it's getting healthier again. I see W's here, which is nice. RSI on daily is not overbought yet. Until we'll reach overbought and stay there, we can pump all the way up here at 6.8 or even 7,000. As a day trader, it's okay to trade, yes. As a position trader, nothing you can do here in this location. Gold. Well, people, my random level is getting respected here. Nice pump, but how I play the range, I'm still in that fucking range. I know that, well, it's stronger, yeah, it's going higher, okay, but look at the range. Low of the range, high of the range, low of the range here, yeah? 25% deviation. And it's stopping and respecting that. That is the best trade if I can see I don't know, an M or a 3-bar fractal firing here. I have to think range here, even if I have this pump here. That doesn't mean gold is not strong, but what that means is don't chase it. Could be the top. Silver is consolidating, making a diamond pattern, probably to push a bit higher, or I don't know. We'll see. Total market cap. Looking like Bitcoin confirming this W and pushing higher. I want to see total market cap above 4.2 trillion. Simple as that. Until then, well, it's a range. It's just playing around. Total 3, stronger every day, but still below this level. As long as it's below that level, nothing I can do, nothing I can, well, this one is bullish. No, it's in a range and for the moment is staying there. Shitcoins. Nothing changed from yesterday, people. Just small pumps, small dumps. We blabbed away about shitcoins yesterday. You can see W's here. You can try the W's the other side of the trend line. We discussed about this one. People, don't chase this one. That delisting will affect the coin, but when everyone is short, they will pump the coin just to take all the stop losses, to clean it up. If you manage to buy this one here, like I suggested on spot, and make a double out of it, good job. If not, don't be too aggressive here. You need new W's here. Something like this to think a clear setup. Was something aggressive, I said buy it on spot, sell half on a double. or treat it as a trade, because we'll probably punish all the late shorters here. Anna in play, trying to push higher. Nothing else special here. I scanned all of them. They are looking similar like yesterday. Let's go on lower time frame, people. I'll start with Bitcoin. Kappa 2, you'll learn how I play the range and the range game and how I play it. But I want you to see something here, to see a pattern. So you have this Monday range. You can see it from the last week. Yeah? And at some point in time, we accepted above. What will happen if I'll do something like this? You think you'll see some confluence? I'll clone this one and I'll just put it above. You see some levels getting respected here. Just cloning the range and put it above. Can you see it? Can you see what I'm trying to say? Type yes in the chat. If not, sorry, you'll have to pay attention more. Okay? Just look at it. I just cloned this one and I put it above. Middle of the range, top of the range. Support and resistance, playing the range game. Today, let's do it again. If you see it, you see it. If you don't see it, sorry, people. I cloned this range, the Monday range. Let's put it above. You see some levels getting respected? You see the confluence? You see how you can play the range game even in an uptrend? You see how profitable can be? But you have to be consistent. You have to play the game correctly. Yeah. Some people, well, how the fuck you manage to see the market like you do, and how you see the trades? Well, one of the things I do, I understand that the market is symmetric. Yeah. This range, after we accepted above, will probably form another range equal distance. Similar here. Yeah. So now here at the top of this so-called range, yeah, because I cloned this one, I'll expect the market to stall a little bit. Maybe even to form a 3-bar fractal or an M on 5-minute chart and go down. The rest is up to you. It's enough what I said? Yeah, to get you an idea, to get you to work, to test, to, I don't know, to understand a bit better the market. Yes. Will be enough just to hear me not to take action? No. You'll forget until next week and you'll still chase all the breakouts. But it's totally up to you. Okay. So, you think that works on the downside also? If we'll break to the downside? Yes. It's working similar and will be well respected. Okay. What we can do now here? Like I said, 115. Look left. Could be something. Let's pay attention to that level. If you'll see M's, maybe. You can see this level being respected now. It's taking as support. You can see we had equal highs. We did a breakout. We retested. And now we are making newer highs, higher highs. That's an uptrend, people. That's an uptrend. Yeah, looks nice. So, where is the short reload zone? Well, all the way up here. I could see the market saying, well, straight up, yes. We can take this SFU, touch 61.8 and then dump, and we can play this SFU if it will be possible. Yes, why not? Usually the market is getting at 61.8. In this case, we have an SFU just below. Is getting rejected. That's the first touch of the 61.8. And then we'll form a W and we'll push higher and 78.6 if it's bullish. But is respecting the fib levels. From my part, or how I'm trading, fibs and the range game, the support and resistance in a range, they are really important. You can trade only with these two tools. And if I'll be to choose between range and fib, I'll choose fib because it's, I don't know, it's better in my view. What is my idea on Doge? I don't have any ideas on Doge for the moment. Okay, so people are calling Doge bullish from months ago. They even put a target to bull post every day about Doge. When I see that, I don't want to participate. that's my approach to Doge. So we can do later. We can look at Doge a little bit. Short reload zone, possible. Level by level here. Don't come here and short just because you want to short. If you don't have a clear setup, don't stand in front of this. 115 could be a level, but we need them, so we need something. Short reload zone, yeah. If the SFU this high and will front run or touch 61.8, then yes. I'll be interested to short. Ethereum. We are still in the last week Monday range. You can see it? Was a big one. And now we made another one. And I could do the same story. Yeah? Clone this one. Put it above. There you go. Well respected middle of the range. Exactly like a stupid trader wants. To respect the middle of the range so I'll know that it's a fucking range. You can see the confluence now with the 4,500 here. If we clone this one and we put it above, look at it. Look how many confluence you have here. You think we can get here? An SFU the level at least? Or maybe accept above, we don't know. But you think this is a take profit area? Do you think this is an area where you should pay attention? Think so. And all I did, I cloned the Monday range and I put it above. If we'll break to the downside, I'll take the Monday range and I'll put it below. And even that, look at the confluence. Can you see that? Up to you. I'm just a stupid trader, people. Hey, Richard. Richard, hurry up if you know what I mean. We'll close this week or next week. Okay, so this is the area where I'm paying attention. Look at the liquidity hiding there. I don't need any map. I could see the highs. I could see the confluence here. So SFing these levels, it's really easy target for me. Well, put it a bit higher, man, because the rest of the people know that. That's how I set the OBS. I could put it a bit higher, but nothing else I can do. It's just my ugly voice, man. Okay. So that's what Ethereum. Now, for shitcoins, I'll go on 4-hour chart. I don't want to scalp shitcoins. Look at this one. We posted a trade on 5-minute chart, 15-minute chart. We got a 10R. People, wake up. It's a 10R. Show me on the internet. Where do you see 10R on so-called traders? They'll tell you to take the profit off after 0.5R, 1R, and they'll call it a win, and they'll brag about it. And we have a casual 10R here. We close 50% at 5R, and we trail the rest, and I'm still in the trade with a little bit of the original position. Yeah? I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that maybe you should stop following people that are bragging about trades below 2R. When you see them, well, I took this trade and it's a 1-to-1 trade. Come on. Anyway, that's not my business. What that tells me when I get every week 5 or 10 hour is telling me that is not my quality, is the market. The market is in the easy mode, and I could find setups, and I should pay attention, and I should make as much money as possible, because it's not me because I'm the best trader, it's the market that is giving me. I have to be smart enough to see it and take advantage. Alt, like I said, zoom out. A retest of this level will be a nice setup. Doesn't want to retest for the moment. Well, let's wait for the news, because today we have some news. Important ones. So, at the beginning of the New York session, we can see some volatility. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get a Wyckoff check. But don't expect the market to come here and stay here and knock to your door and saying you don't want to put a long. You have to have the order here already. Frame the setup. Well, I'll put my limit order here, my stop loss there. This is the position size I want. Yeah. If you are waiting to market to reach this level and then to decide, you'll miss the trade. Well, hype, you remember about LJ, about long reload zone, W's in the long reload zone. Yeah. Casual, 10R. Nice and clean. Do you think I'm profitable with this kind of trading? I think I am. Anyway, next one. Don't chase here. If you want to play this one, play it with Holy Grail on 5-minute chart. It's good for that, but don't chase it here. You need a retracement. If you put 5-minute chart, and if you put the Holy Grail, and if you zoom out, you'll see something. Look at it. It's possible with 5-minute chart. Well, you don't like 5-minute chart. Okay, I get it. Let's put 15-minute chart. That's better. Huh? Even if you are in this trade, you don't have to close the trade at 10R. I'll say, well, you know what? I'll trail with 50-minute Holy Grail. If we'll push higher, why not? Why not? Why not to maximize the profit? You'll put the stop loss here or a bit below and wait. Maybe the market will go to $100. Dennis, 3 drives. No. Could be 3 drives, but actually you have an uptrend and respect that one. Okay? Why I should focus. Look how many 3 drives you have on this uptrend. 3 drives, small retracement and pumping higher, pumping higher. How many times you took the stop loss until you'll get a... But that's up to you. Okay, let's go back on 4-hour chart. Let's remove Holy Grail. Link. You can see. Big M's. I didn't like it here. A W is here. It's trapped there in that area. This shitcoin has to come back down in the long reload zone or maybe lower. Portal is violent, but if you see we had a retracement here. I missed that. Too bad. Anyway, I'll wait. Maybe we'll form something better. Fight. You know the trade. We got a stop loss and pumped. Well, nothing I can do here, people. I need the market to come back down here. Solana, stronger, but we are in the short reload zone, people. If you didn't buy Solana when you should buy Solana, you should buy Solana now. Above 200 area, I don't know. 200, yeah, is a support and resistance, but looks like we accepted above. Holy Grail. Holy Grail on 5-50-minute chart. You can see higher highs, higher lows. It's an uptrend. Somi, similar. We played this one. Nice shitcoin. We played it on VIP. I think premium also. Okay, let it to go back down. Where? Well, probably, most probably here. Form a W, 78.6 and start over again. But it will take some time. SSV. Below $10, it's nice. Why? Well, that's why. Let's put daily. You can dollar cost average. You can even take daily W's here. Nice risk to reward here. Back on 4-hour chart. Tao. Well, if the market will push higher, we'll drag Tao up. And looks like, for the moment at least, 300 was the bottom. Big fat round number. We wanted a bit lower than that. TIA. A retest of this level could be a nice entry. Ton. We retested $3. You know my level is $3 and we bounced. Nothing I can do here. This shitcoin made a double at 78.6, made a W there, and now I think we should wait for coming back down. I don't want to chase it here. Yeah, it's a daily W, probably. Yeah. If you are a daily trader, if you are a position trader, yeah, you have the W, you have the breakout, you have the retest. Here is your entry, 2.5 cents. New shitcoin. Let's see the OBV. Yeah, acceptable. Nothing bad. You can see bullish divergence here. Doesn't look bad. How strong is this one? What this one does? Cures cancer. I don't know. Maybe it's useless. Doesn't matter. If you manage to get a free position, you are set. Yes, 500, you know. A new day, a new high. Let's put back 4-hour chart. And this one, we said that we have power of 3, and it's still at the neckline. Yeah, you can see. Consolidation, fake out, breakout, retest of this neckline, the entry of the W. You can see the entry here. I said, if you don't like this kind of trading, wait for a W the other side of the trend line. Well, we are on the other side, but we don't have W's. Let's put 1 hour. Still no W's here. So either you take this trade, power of 3, and you put entry here, stop loss here. Either you wait for a W here, and that will give you a smaller window of risk. Totally up to you. People, stop looking for short ideas on shitcoins. Don't be those people that they got trapped in the mentality of bear market. We are not in a bear market. We are ready to do the pump of the pumps in the next months, and you are still thinking short. When you are catching yourself thinking short on altcoins, go in front of your mirror, slap yourself 2 or 3 times until you recover a little bit, then go and hunt long ideas. Yeah, I'm not saying to chase the market. Don't get me wrong. Don't chase. But any dip, any retracement, it's a fucking buying opportunity. Stop hunting short ideas on 4-hour chart, daily chart. If you are a day trader or scalper, that's something else. Yeah, that's your job, to look long and short. You play the intraday market over and over again. But if you are not a scalper, go in front of your mirror and do what I said and come back. You'll probably miss the entire bull market because you are thinking on the wrong direction. Wake up a little bit. I was the guy saying don't trust the pumps in 2023 on altcoins. I was the guy saying buy the dip in 2024. In 2025, I'm telling you, stop fucking shorting all the altcoins you can see. You see me not even looking at the short ideas on altcoins. I'm not even looking. Even on Ethereum, which I day trade, I look at on 5-minute chart, sometimes on 1-minute chart. I try not to see the short ideas. Maybe I'm just stupid, who knows? Okay, I'll take a look at Doge. Someone asked me about Doge and I remember that. Let's take a look at Doge. Idea on Doge on daily chart. You have risk reward here. You think you want to trade this one? 50 cents will be a big resistance, people. If Elon Musk is not pushing it every day, is not going above 50 cents. Yeah? Got pushed really hard the last cycle because Elon Musk pumped it a lot. If Elon Musk is not saying too much about it, will not go above this level. Yeah, it could go to, I don't know, close to $1 here to test this one. But this is the best shitcoin you want to pay attention to? You have the best risk reward here? I don't think so. If you have a bag, hold it. I'm not saying to sell, it will not pump. But don't pay attention too much. I saw a lot of influencers posting about Doge every fucking day without any reason. If I want to find, I don't know, a so-called to trick someone to so-called bullish pattern, I will find it. But I don't see anything special about Doge for the moment. 25 fucking cents for one Doge, it's a lot of money. Look at the market cap. If you have a bag, okay, hold it. I'm not saying to sell your Doge. I have Doge and I'm not selling Doge. Yeah, could do something nice. It's not a probability, but it's a possibility. I'll keep the Doge. It's every crypto guy should have some Doge. I have some. But that doesn't mean I'll focus day in, day out on Doge. I don't see the opportunity here. I see a ugly range. I see the market is slow. I see a lot of money moving and the market is not moving because a lot of coins are out there. Anyway. The next one. 3 dives on hype. We discussed it. Jade is saying about Jasmine. Let's see Jasmine. Jasmine. 4 hour chart. Well, let's start with daily. What do we have here? A big fucking yam. Another big fucking yam. Market is trying to stop bleeding for the moment. Let's see if he has any reasons to stop. I think he does, but I don't know exactly. There you go. And if I do something even better, Jade, if I put something like this, that's even worse. What do we have here? High, low, lower high, lower low, an attempt of a W above 61.8. Probably the POC is around here. Don't know. Some volume here. That's good. But you get the idea. You want to trade this one? I don't know. I'm not saying it's not possible, but let's put 4 hour chart. Maybe you saw something there and I'm not seeing. Yeah, it's trying to do something. You have a W, breakout and retest. But actually you can see dropping, going sideways. How long will go sideways? I don't know. You need a breakout and a retest on a higher time frame to say that, okay, it's over. Entry on this one is lower on daily. Lower here. And if you are looking for an entry as a position trader, well, wait for a fucking daily double at least. This is ugly here if you zoom out. Look at the lows. Ugh. A lot lower. So either you dollar cost average on daily, either you wait for weekly W's, daily W's at least. Salman, when you say feel looks good, well, okay, looks good. What time frame, what you are thinking, feel looks good. Yeah, everything looks good. Thank you, you told me that. Pump. Don't think short, Catalin. I just said it. Don't think short. Okay. Take some profit out, but don't think short. These motherfuckers could pump like crazy. If you have a position, I know what you're saying. I get it. But no. I just blabbed away 5 minutes about not shorting shitcoins. 2 minutes ago. Could reject, yes. I want to focus on rejection and what's the risk to reward here? To come back and retest this fucking W? No, thank you. No, thank you. What I'll do, I'll let the market pump. I'm not chasing. And I'll put my fibs low, high, and I'll put something like this. And I'll wait. Hopefully something will happen. We'll come back down and test 61.8 or make a W on lower time frame. And that will be my entry. Focus. Yeah, focus on the long side, buying the dip. I'll ignore the short, and I want to buy the dip. We are too late in this cycle to think short anymore. Do it. It's your money. I'm not a financial advisor. Do whatever you want. What I'm telling you, I'm not shorting any shitcoin. Nothing. No, thank you. Someone could tell me why Bitcoin is dropping on lower time frame, breaking my scalp. At least Ethereum is pumping. Okay, people. We talked about almost all of them. Anything else? Rewind on Bitcoin. Let's see what will happen here. Ethereum is catching up. You can see it's getting some wind behind. This is the level you should pay attention on Ethereum. Okay? Bitcoin slowing down. Ethereum taking charge means that some altcoins could follow from behind. That could be nice. Something like ENA, maybe SSV. Yeah? If you see Ethereum pumping, you know the Ethereum proxies. Maybe you should focus on them if you missed longing on Ethereum. Don't short Ethereum here. This SFU intra as a scalp maybe, but I don't know about that. I think 4,500 is the level. Once we break this level and we accept above, we'll push to the highs, people. That's a consolidation here. And if we'll accept above this level, we can draw something nice. Something like this. And there is the target. Look at the confluence. You see any confluence here? I see it. You see the next level? Round number. You see the next level? The longer the consolidation, the bigger the pump. Don't be too bearish. Yeah, we should pay attention here for an SFU, for a lower time frame. But if accepts above this level, how Bukur likes to say, to the moon. I don't remember, Jade. Okay, people. Let's call it a live stream. See you in, if you are a VIP member, see you in 2 minutes. If you are a premium member, see you in the New York session. If you are a YouTube member or a Twitter member only, see you tomorrow morning. Okay, we have late registration for Kappa 1 this week. Do whatever you want. 2 places left. I don't know if for Kappa 2 you still have any places. You'll have to DM Stefan, but you have to be good enough to join Kappa 2. We still have some places for premium. VIP is closed until next month. No exception. So don't even DM Stefan. Wait until next month. Sorry. We are focusing on trading now. That being said, let's call it a live stream. See you next time. Bye bye.